Hello and welcome back to Gabbo Sports. If you're watching this, we did an entire show before this, then cocked it up. So we go again. I am joined by a very esteemed panel of returning legends, backed by popular demand. And without any further ado, let's start off with United legend Hus.
Hello. It's good to be back. It's been a hot minute, boys. I think you guys done that introduction about 6 times, where the previous video, where we're gonna fix up now. We got schedule and that, but you know what? The proof will be in the pudding. You'll see it now, boys. You're gonna see these faces a lot more. Unfortunately for you, but we move.
Absolutely, new service level agreements have been reached. Mr. Boots, top of the table, man. Tell me, how do you feel? How's it going?
Job's not done. We ain't done nothing yet. But yeah, man, it's good to be at the top.
Facts. And Mr. 100. I'm sure this one's going to have some interesting takes. It's a very exciting topic, one that we were desperate to get you involved in. So welcome back.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be on this one. And listen, man, new contracts have been signed all around. So the wages have gone up. It's now £2 an episode each. So everyone is going to show up and deliver. I'm excited for the rest of this.
Thanks. Can't disagree with that. So yeah, without faffing on for too long, let's kind of introduce the topic of today's story, today's episode even. 7 games in, 4th international break of the season. 7 games to analyze and assess the new signings, see how they're fitting in, see if they're living up to the hype. So we thought we'd do a quick power ranking this episode of the big names who made their moves across the summer and give them a rank A to F. All right, simple as. You're gonna have to justify your take. You're gonna have to justify your picks, and we, the audience and the panelists, will be able to scrutinize. Booty.
You said A to F. It's actually S to D.
Yeah.
So we have S tier. The lowest we're gonna do is D. I know it doesn't sound as dramatic as F, but going down.
This is like when they changed GCSE grades to numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know what they talk about. One guy goes, "Yeah, I got a 1." I'm like, what the hell does that mean? You know what I'm saying? But look, we'll go with it. I'm sure we'll figure out along the way. Let's dive straight in and go and discuss the first player, the record signing this summer. I think.
Which one?
Is he the record? No, which one? You're right. Is he the second now? I think he might be the second now. It's Florian Wirtz, by the way.
More expensive than Wirtz, I think.
Okay, so the second. He held the record for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Florian Wirtz, 007 himself. Let's kick off.
No,
I want to get. Actually, you know what? I want to start.
It's a transitional period for the Premier League champions that spent 500 mil. Chill.
Yeah.
Wirtz needs some time, bro. Don't say 007. Don't do it.
You're correct. Otherwise, I'll hear a knock on the door. It'll be Jamie Carragher. Ready to put me in the boot.
I mean?
Yeah.
Are you seeing how much pain Baz is in as we're speaking about?
Listen, man. The reason I'm in some pain because the way the convo's going just confirms that them just don't know ball so much. So I want to start the rating because I want to know if them are just numbers or if them understand the game. So let's get it cracking, man. I'm going last here.
No, you're going first there.
All right.
Yeah.
Pull up the thing, man. Are we pulling up the thing?
I'll pull it up.
All right.
Let me do that now.
While he pulls that up, guys, football is more than just numbers.
Thanks.
Football is an art, man. Football is you got to see. A goal happens not from an assist, only just the assist and the pass before the assist is important. The pass before everything's important. So when you watch it, you got to understand all of this. So for me, Wirtz, this is my assessment of Wirtz. I think he's underperformed, but as everything in today's game, everything is hyperbole, man. He's underperformed. Sure, listen, a couple of goals, couple of assists would have made things nice. But when I watch him, I haven't watched the game where I've said, and maybe I've missed 1 or 2 Liverpool games. I've watched quite a bit of Liverpool, Arsenal, all the big games. I haven't watched and said, oh, horrible player. Now we go to the price tag, which is quite an interesting one, right? Because sometimes I hear fans, sometimes Arsenal fans, United fans, oh, it's not coming out of my pocket. I don't care about the price tag. It's not coming out of my pocket. Let them pay double that. But when it comes to some top clubs, and I hate the Scouts, you know me, I hate them, man. So when it comes to them, everyone's
You
like,
don't
oh,
actually hate them.
the price tag here and there. So when I watch Wirtz, he does an okay job for me. There's actually some very tidy phases of play, in my opinion, that he's involved in. I like him on the ball. He has a bit of Thiago in him. I love Thiago, but he has a bit of that, like, this nice movement, good on the ball, tidy passing, all of that. So without going on too long, I just think it's a bit harsh. Maybe the price tag doesn't do him any favor. I'm going to go ahead and put him in. So we're saying D is the worst here. So I've got S is like the best.
You know what? You can do F and E, but we're not doing do not know enough to say because we don't
Alright,
sit
fine.
on fences on Gabba.
Ah, cool. Okay, that's cool. He's definitely not E or F, man. No, I'm not even going to look at that as harsh. All right, I'm going to go, you know what? Like, you know, in school, C, he done okay, but it's kind of dead. You know, no offense to anyone watching, but it's kind of dead. I'm gonna put him in C because I think he's got quality, but he's not delivered the goods, which is B and S. I'm gonna go C.
Are we not judging a player on
Alright.
what we've seen for 7 games though? Isn't that the criteria today?
Yeah, so I think I've seen C
That's
level,
fine.
which is C.
Alright.
Good. So I've seen C.
All right, Baz, where do you think you can end up though? In
Worse.
12 months' time.
Worse.
If you're
I
talking
think he
about
can
it.
end up by my ratings. Again, I don't weigh stats as much as others. I'm gonna say he can end up in 12 months' time. So this time next year, or from the start of the season.
All right, by the way,
I
man,
think
I think to make it more interesting,
yeah.
you have to rate the player not only what he's done, because that's kind of dry, man. Like we can all do that.
Yeah, because you got to put your neck on the line. Where's he gonna end up?
We got to look back at these ratings and say, you know what, we have to hold our hands up, or I told you so type thing. Do you get it?
Yeah, fine.
All right.
That's fine.
I like that. I'm gonna say he's gonna end up this season, and I think next season will be even better. I'm gonna say he'll end up at B plus, high performing B.
Hey, Gal, you can go next because I know you have a lot of opinions about this guy.
Listen, man, if you go on to the Gabbo Sports TikTok, which really you should, you'll see that in August, at the start of the season, well, almost as soon as he signed, I had already made my mind up. I knew this guy sucked before they signed him, right? And I'm not surprised he's trash. I am not surprised one bit. Bro, they're inventing stats for this guy. I've never seen new categories. There's XRF is a new stat, expected runs forward. I've never heard of such a thing in my life. Expected runs forward. That should tell you just how badly this is going. 0 goals, 0 assists. Hasn't impressed me with his dribbling, and he's supposed to be like a dribble first playmaker. He's supposed to be someone who can get out of tight spaces and kind of engineer opportunities that way, rather than being like a really dynamic passer of the ball.
Yeah.
And brother, was it 115 M's? Bro, I need 115 M's when it's the bloody GDP of Andorra that they paid to get this guy, bro. And now people are telling me that, oh, we don't expect stats from this guy. What the hell do we expect? What, he's supposed to be tracking back and winning the ball? What's he supposed to do? The cover that Baz is running from, Baz, by the way, undercover. He's undercover Liverpool fan. Huh?
That's not a cover. It's a C. I got a question for you though.
A C.
If tomorrow Liverpool say Arsenal, you can have him, and be honest, because
Yeah.
you can answer this after.
Yeah,
You can have Wirtz for 70 M's. Are you taking him?
Bro, honestly, I'm being serious with you. 70
Yes or no?
M's,
Yeah.
it's a no. It's a flat out no, bro. Where's he getting into our team?
I want to hear Boody's after, but okay, carry on.
So yeah, man. Look, for me, it's not debatable. He's come into a midfield, especially the Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister midfield, which was all heart, all balls, just constant hustle, and they've tried to sprinkle a little stardust into it. They've completely disjointed their midfield. It's now just become, as Carragher says, a basketball game, even though I think he's a shit analyst. And he's going to be the reason they don't. If they don't win the title, he's the reason they don't win the title. So he's getting an F from me, bro.
Fairs.
First,
You got Hussey.
I don't disagree with much of what Bass and Igal said on both sides of the coin. I think it's definitely like this whole the whole game is based on game goals and assists. I think is like so dumb. When I've watched him, and I've watched every Liverpool game, including the Galatasaray beautiful L, you can see like there's a player in there, bro. You can see like this guy is he just always reminds me of like baby Coutinho. Like when Coutinho was still a bit raw, that's kind of the guy I see in him. But as Igal said, they are creating new fucking stats for my man, which is fucking mental. And not to quote that fucking senile bastard Graham Souness, but 100 mil player, you gotta expect something from him, right? He's had a couple good games. I think he will get better. But for now, as things stand, he's an F, bro. Like I don't like right now. He's an F. He hasn't done anything to influence a game to change the game into Liverpool's favor. He hasn't like taken the name of the game at the scruff of the neck, produced some magic. The guy's got a good first touch. He can obviously pass the ball. He can obviously dribble. These are all good things that you expect. But in the game, when the 10 role is kind of slowly dying, bro, like Igal said, bro, they got they got a very imbalanced midfield, which is very unlike Liverpool.
Right.
And they look easy to run through. So for right now, it's an F, but he could get to I'll say a B or an A. I do think there's a player in there.
Nah. That's not how it works. You gotta give me your ranking as a transfer for Liverpool. Yeah, this guy, they signed him for 116 M's. Do you think this is a good transfer? Like, where would you rank this transfer for Liverpool this season?
F.
All right, fine. Listen, I don't want to spend too much time on this guy because we've got a lot of other players rank, but I guess it is like quite controversial for the money they spent. I'm gonna give you some stats away from the pitch. He's created the most chances in the league so far. He's covered the most ground. They call him the lawnmower, right? But I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna give him, I would say, a D in it. I'm not gonna say he's been good because I'm not gonna gaslight anyone. I'm not gonna
real guy.
The F. For me personally, I'm not gonna lie, innit? I wanted this guy before he went to Liverpool. I was like, in a year's time, I thought he would have been an upgrade on Odegaard. So I was like, if we sell Odegaard, we can go for a Wirtz or a Musiala. So I'm not gonna pretend I never rated this guy because I've always rated him. I'm gonna say a D. You two said an F. Bass said a B. I think.
I said a C. But you guys, I said B. He'll get to a B.
He'll get to a B plus.
You know what? I'm gonna say a B. I think he'll come good, man.
Okay, so wait, Igal and Hussey, are you guys saying, because we need to clarify before moving on to the next players? You're saying F, but Hussey, you're saying he'll come good in this season. So that means you don't think it's an F signing.
Would you rate the signing?
As things stand, 7 games into the season, my thing is, at this moment of time, Liverpool could have spent that money better.
So for the signing, where would you put it?
Season,
right now, F.
All right, cool.
Right now, F. I can't give anything less.
Just to be clear, based on the signing and where you think he'll end up in the season and the 7 games so far. So altogether, you think end of this season, Wirtz is an F. That's the question.
I think
that's what we're doing.
Okay, fine. In that case, he's for me gonna be I'm gonna go with C or D then, because I think he will come good. Yeah, of course. But as things stand, he's been horrible.
We'll put him in a D. We'll put him in D for now, innit?
Yeah, D is fair.
And I just want to input one thing, from my hater hat. That created chances stat is such a fugazi because all he does is pass to Mo Salah, then he fucking skies it, and that's a 2 and that happened like 8 times.
Why don't other players get it? Come on, man. It's the same stat for everyone.
Because people say the same thing about Bruno, so I'm going to say the same thing about others.
It's a brand new stat, bro. It's a brand new stat.
All right, man. All right, come on, man.
All right,
Next.
boys, let's
Next.
move on. Let's move on. We've spent
Yeah,
enough time on Florian Wirtz. Igal, do you want to introduce the next player?
Yeah, next player. Obviously, this club has been crying out for a 9 for a number of years, and he wasn't our first choice. He wasn't our second choice. He wasn't even our third choice. But we have him now. 60 million from Sporting Lisbon. Gluck Gluck 3000. Victor Gyökeres. Rudy, I want to hear your take on this one, man. First, let's start off with you, man. Victor Gyökeres, where do you rank the signing?
Bro. I could go on forever, innit? I'm so torn about this player, yeah. It's insane. Because before we made the signing, I was so against it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But look, I'm not gonna lie, as an Arsenal fan, as any fan of any club, when a player goes above and beyond to join your club, you can't help but give him a chance, innit? He tried, and all right, on the pitch as well, even though he's not, bro, he still hasn't moved me, if I'm honest. I don't feel like when I'm watching him, I don't feel like he's proved me wrong in terms of me not wanting him. He tries as hard. His touch is fucking frustrating, to say the least, bruv. Yeah, this guy. One thing I said, and I still maintain, this guy is not an Arsenal striker, bruv. If you look at the history of Arsenal gunman, this guy, he doesn't fit the mold, bro. Like when we think about our strikers that are marquee nines, they can, even Jesus, bro, a guy that's not a bagsman, they're all ballers, bro. And this guy, it's like, you find like a guy like, this is a shout out to Filthy, yeah? When Tony Soprano was running in the forest.
yeah.
Bro, the way this guy runs, yeah, it's like, bro, it's so clunky. Everything about him just doesn't speak baller, do you get it? But in saying that, I'm gonna rate him a C. Because I think he'll do decent. I don't think he'll entirely prove me wrong, but I'm gonna say C. That's my personal rating for him.
Okay. Hus, let's get your take next.
I think he's a horrible footballer. I hate watching him. I think his fucking trait is to and we're not going to get into the Newcastle Arsenal penalty thing, but I think I see this guy dash himself to the ground, proper throw himself to the floor to make it look like, I don't know, man. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. I don't think he's an awful player. I think he's a decent finisher. I like his movement. I'll give him one thing. I've seen a lot of good movement from him. But that's not to say that he's a top player. I think Arsenal will go ahead and sign another striker within 24 months. And for that reason, I think he's going to be an overall flop. I don't think he's awful. I don't think he's decent. He's getting a D from me. D for Delta.
Okay. Baz?
I'll keep it short and sweet. Budi, you said he's not an Arsenal kind of striker, but the way you're playing today is not the Arsenal way. So, I think there's a bit of it's very different. It's more boring. It's probably more efficient, if we're honest. I mean, if you look at the points tally 3 seasons combined or whatever I saw the other day, you guys are the highest.
A good place.
Yeah. So it's efficient. Maybe you need someone like this. Maybe, let's see. But keep it short. Pretty much agreed with more what Budi said. I think there's goals in him. I think it will be shitty scraps sometimes, and he's not pretty to watch. But I'm gonna say C. I'll say C.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's an oaf. To put it mildly. I was thinking the other day. I was thinking, imagine if we had his finishing ability, but with Giroud's aesthetics, Giroud's ability to receive a pass and a bit of that jinky that Giroud had. Yeah, then we'd have a player. Because for him, but you know what? Sometimes when someone's too dumb to listen to their haters, sometimes you see, especially nowadays, you got an IG and you see just the most flat out retards just absolutely killing it in life. Yeah, you think, you know what? They're able to tune it out I see some of that trait in him, like where he's such an oaf that he's going to keep trying, he's going to keep banging on that door, and eventually something might work out for him. But
Agreed.
like in terms of, I mean, once again, it's on our TikTok from August, maybe even July, where we were like, bruv, like we were trying to like gaslight ourselves into thinking that he was good. He's the guy. He's dashed his misses. He's turned down the money to join, and blah blah blah. But yeah, man, like it's hovering around the DC territory. He's got 3 goals in 7 games, but watching this guy play football, just from a like watching him play football perspective, bro, he's shit, man. He is proper shit. So I don't know, man.
You know what? I'm actually gonna bump my rating up to B in terms of where I think he'll end up this season. I'm gonna go B.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm gonna go. Yeah, like I'm edging more towards D, to be honest with you, man. Just in the interest of fairness, I think, especially when you look at all the other signings that, and we'll get in some of them in the striker department that moved, you think, oh man, we could have spent a little bit more and got a much better fit of a player. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go D for that one. So I don't know what that weights out to, but yeah, let's
C,
move it on.
Probably a C. Yeah.
Okay.
I said C, Bad said B, you two said D. I think C's about right.
Okay.
So, Igal.
All right. Are these all the guys all the big ones that moved?
We're not gonna do all of these.
I know. All right. The next person I actually wanted to go to is a guy who's also in that striker merry-go-round, and that is Manchester United's number 30, Benjamin Sesko. Huss, we'll start off with you, man. You've watched him play the most, I would say, albeit I'm probably right up there with you in terms of United hate watches. So I want to get your take on it first and foremost, man.
And how do I say this? When was the last time United had a good striker? Remind me.
Van
Martial,
Persie.
only Solskjaer, maybe like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe.
Van Persie.
Yeah, Fez. Exactly, Fez.
Yeah.
All right, so I didn't want Šeško, not because I think he's a bad player or he's this or that or the other. I just didn't want him because I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what it is. It's not really hard to predict that a United forward won't bang these days. I don't think he's a bad player. He doesn't add much to our game off the ball, which is a very big problem in the shit system of Mr. Amorim. He's very decent aerially, yet we don't put one cross into his head because that's the United way. He's got a decent first touch. He's got a decent layoff. I've not been wowed by anything, but I also think, okay, this guy's not as bad as I thought he would be. But overall, given that he was 85 M's, 90 M's, bro, I don't know, E, D, E. It depends, bro. Are we gonna sack Amorim? If not, put him down to E.
No, Hussy, you have to rate this player, this signing, yeah. Take into consideration the bread, yeah. How much you rate this player? What do you rate this signing? Forget the manager, forget the system, forget the club. What do you rate this signing for Manchester United?
F. F for Foxtrot.
Dude, you thought it would be higher than based on that.
Bro,
not even. I just didn't want. I was genuinely wanted to clarify to him, like.
I needed that clarification.
Like, yeah, literally, like you have to rate him
F.
how you think he'll end up. Yeah.
F.
Listen, man, let me go next. Yeah, see Gyökeres. Yeah, what's whatever money we put him in D. I didn't even know Sesko was 90 M's, by the way. So
it's like 75 rising to 85, something like that.
Oh, okay. So
euros.
When I compare to Gyökeres, at least I saw one goal of Gyökeres, just one thing where I thought, yeah, you know that the goal. Who's it against? Where he dribbled, cut in.
Forest, Leeds.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, you know what, cool. I didn't watch much of Sesko beforehand before he's the Prem, not enough.
Yeah.
Highlight videos, everyone looks good on those. But bro, I've not seen a single thing as a man that just wants to, that opens my eyes, looks at a football game, show me something. I haven't seen a single thing from this guy that so many clubs were after to tell me he's a player, bro. Not a single thing, genuinely, bro. Even the goal he scored, that 4 saves and then a goal. Even a final strike was a bit sus the way he kicked it to me, bro. He looked a bit. He looks like I don't know, bro. I'm putting that guy F, 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 and that's final.
Do you want me to go next, Igal?
Yeah, man, you jump in.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, listen, this guy, this striker, I rate him very highly, and as everyone knows, I wanted him at Arsenal. But bro, I just see it. I seen it.
Finish your point. Finish your point.
But it's so hard to judge a player that moves to Man United, bro. Like Man United. Who the fuck is going to Man United and bang? Bar maybe like. Even some people would disagree with this, but Bruno. But in my eyes, he's done well in it for what the establishment is. But bro, I think for Man United, they spent what 80 million, was it? I think he'll end up being C for Man United, and that's Man United. If it wasn't Man United, I'd genuinely rate him higher.
But you know, on the United thing, yeah, I want to touch quick before you go. You know, on the United thing, okay, United's garbage right now. I can still watch and see a good player, even if United have brought them down. I think Xerxes a good player. I watch it and I see it. I actually think he's a good player. So, applying United tax, he's still good. Bruno, United's made him worse, by the way. Even though they made him good initially because everything went through him. Everything was Bruno. But I do at the same time think, like, he forces everything because of the way the club is, like everything, you know. It's
he has to take the burden on his shoulders.
Yeah, exactly. So you can still Mbeumo. I think he looks very good. I'm able to see a player. Cunha looks good. I'm able to see it. But this guy,
but Baz, bro. Should I tell you what is the frustrating thing about this guy? Is he's so stupid, yeah, bro. The move for him was Arsenal, bro, and he's so dumb for not forcing that through because he had Havertz there that can take pressure off him when he's not playing well. He can start, and he has a ready-made team around him, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Very certain. If he wasn't going to move to Arsenal, the next best move was the club that was after him as well, Newcastle, bro.
100% agree.
The expectation isn't very high. They'll love you for scoring 10 goals there, bro, in the season. And what's his name? Eddie Howe has proven, with players like Isak that are on the periphery of banging, he can develop a 9. He's so dumb. He went to the worst place possible.
Literally, I couldn't agree more.
As a 9, and I genuinely believe he has all the ingredients to be a top striker and like one of the best strikers in the world. But I doubt you. I have a very big doubt you'll see that being fulfilled at Man United, and I can't disagree with someone like Igal who says he's an idiot. Like it's his own fault for
of course I agree
making that move. But Igal, you can take over from here.
I'm going to keep it very, very short and sweet because you covered my my talking points. I think he has every gift a player can be given, except for heart and balls, mate. Those are the two things he lacks, in my opinion. And I'm going to use one thing to summarize it up. He took the 10th penalty against Grimsby.
That's because he had a cramp, man.
Yeah, bro.
It was his first game since April, bro.
Hey,
I don't know, man. That's a lot of sympathy, man. Listen, to me,
I wasn't expecting that.
We'll know at the next penalty shootout. Do you know what I mean? Like we'll know.
Because that's because he's been flamed for it, bro.
Cramp or no cramp, I'm taking that pen, bro.
Bro, you're the £80 million striker, and you should be, bro. Like even if it's cramp, bro, there's got to be some sort of like, boys, like I'm gonna grab the ball, and you guys got to like pull it off me and say you got cramp, relax. You know what I'm saying? You're whispering some, bro. The optics of that, against Grimsby, just make you look like a fucking shit house, bro. Like
he's not very bright, bro. He chose United after.
I wrote no, bro. I just don't like.
But listen,
that's what it is.
It's too long per player. We need to
speed it up.
Guy, where are you putting him?
Half an hour, 3 players.
I'm putting number 8, man. Let's no E, sorry, E. I'm gonna give him E. Yeah, 'cause
You
he's
two
got-
said F.
I think
I said
E.
C. Nah, we'll put him in E. Fuck, that's crazy.
let's
player?
let's stick with the United theme. Let's go with Kinder Mbuemo, bruv. Let's go for him.
Oh, can I go first?
Go
You
on,
go
on.
first.
No, who's he gone? It's
Me?
your player.
Good player. You can see he raises the floor in terms of in comparison to other forwards. He has escaped criticism where it's deserved this season. I will say that as well. I thought some performances were a bit, and there was no word of it. But this guy is going to be a good signing for Man United, and I don't see how he will not be. I like him a lot. I think he's a very good player, and I understand why you guys talk about Premier League proven now. It makes a lot of sense. There's no waiting around to see if this guy do a dribble around. He can do the dribble. He can do it. He has the balls to do it. Has the confidence. I think he will end up as everything, all things considered. I think it'll be like a B for Bravo.
Yeah, I can't lie. I agree 100%. I think I rate Mbuemo highly. I think he's been doing it for a few years. He's been getting it better every year. I think I would have put him A, but I think you paid 70 M's for him. I don't know if he's a 70 million pound player. I get his Premier League tax. You got to pay his Man United tax as well. But I think he's a 30 player. I think you just got to sack this dusty manager and you get the best out of it. Yeah. So it'll be a B for me.
Let me jump in quickly. I'm gonna give him a B because I think after Bruno, he's probably the biggest victim of this system because he's constantly got somebody in the lane that he's trying to get into. He's always got someone trying to overlap, somebody taking that space. I think he's the guy who's probably going to explode the most when when Amorim eventually gets the sack. So I'm gonna agree with you guys. I'm gonna go B as well for that one.
Yeah.
I'll co-sign that quickly. Yeah, I think even with all these things against him, you can still see he's a player. I love a player that's a threat. I think he's a threat when he gets the ball. So I like Mr. Mbuemo. B is a good rating.
Should we just finish off United and just do Cunha?
Yeah, sure. He's getting a D from me. I'm going to start off with that one, bro. He's getting a D from me. You can't be 26 years old and you don't have a confirmed position, bro. Just the guy, his best position is just floating around. You know what I'm saying? Where's the tactical discipline, man? And I'm generous. Don't get me twisted. I'm being fair to United players. I'm not unnecessarily slandering him, but I think like you're going to need to get a out and out proper left winger at some point, bro. Because I just don't think I don't know, man. I think he's a guy who is given the keys and the freedom in a smaller club. And I've said this before, and I said it about player we're going to talk about soon. But I think when you get to the top table, there's a lot more tactical rigidity, and you just got to have that unlocked. So I don't think it's going to be the wonder signing.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I actually like his. I like that. I think this is very cheesy, but I think he has a lot of CC. I think he does. I think he does what fans want players to do, and most players don't. I like it. Like I think he does things confidently. Does like not risky things, but just does things that are just intentional, bro. He's an intentional player.
Yeah.
I got him next to Mbuemo. I think they're two of the better signings this season in the Prem. I've liked him before. I like him. I think if United are gonna do anything this season, I think these two will cook for them. And I think he's a bit of a fan favorite. Like when I watch, like when he gets the ball and stuff, I feel like United fans really back him. So I think he'll come good, man. B. Pause.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't disagree with much with what Bas just said. He does get us a bit off our feet. He has like that flair, not flair. Flair's the wrong word, but like that bit of magic. That tight space.
You know when he dribbles, bro.
Suddenly we're not only relying on Bruno for anything good to come out of his club now. I will say this though. I think his start has been shoddy. I think he hasn't been great. But
do you not think he started the first two? Like I feel like everyone was like happy with how he started the first.
I was happy first couple games. but I think my expectations are rising now and just getting a bit too
Yeah.
high for my liking. But like
I think in
For
front of
me-
goal, he's been a bit. In front of goal, he hasn't been a bit wasteful. Like, I remember there was a few chances that he hasn't scored yet, innit?
no, he hasn't.
Yeah, that's the problem. I feel like he could be a bit more clinical in front of goal. One thing I will ask you though, like I don't know, it's looking increasingly likely Mr. Amarim's gonna get dashed.
Yeah,
Probably go
that's
back to a 4-3-3. Where does he play? Like, do you
He'll
think
have to play on the left, bro, because Bruno's going to play behind the striker and Werner's going to be on the right. If he wants to start, he's going to have to play left wing or.
When Bruno goes, he'll go behind the striker.
And
man.
when Bruno goes,
Bruno
exactly,
will go
I
next
agree.
season, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, he's definitely, bro. He is such a 10/false 9 player.
I agree. I think it's very clear.
I like him, but I will factor in that his start hasn't been amazing. So I would say C if I'm being fair. C for Troy.
Really? What was his price tag? Quickly?
It was like 60 M, 68,
62 mil.
62 M.
Yeah, I think it's a decent price, man. All right, Booty.
I think Cunha's like a bro. You know, like Cunha, João Pedro, Jesus, like these they're all kind of in a similar mold. Like
Yeah,
they're super sick ballers. They're very entertaining to watch. Obviously, different. They have different strengths in their own way, but they're just one thing this all lack in my eyes is in front of goal. Sometimes they're just frustrating. But
They're not killers, man. They're not killers.
yeah.
not yet. Anyways,
I'm gonna go low B, high C. I'll go B. I'll go B. It's fine.
by the way, do
Yeah.
you know what would benefit Cunha so much? Zertsky,
Yeah.
that type of forward.
Wait, hold
like a
on.
false
You,
nine.
sorry, Hissi. Let's just quickly. You said D, innit, Egal?
I said C.
Yeah.
I said C.
Yeah, he's got to go C then. Because we all said B, but you said D. All right.
Next up, we're going to go with, let me think, Granit Xhaka. And I'm going to start quickly. I'm just going to say S tier, man. I got this one massively wrong. When they signed him for 20 million, made him the highest paid player, I was like, this is a recipe for disaster. But from minute one, the guy has just turned up with the complete package. Goals, assists, leadership. He's been excellent for them. If they stay
I
up,
think-
he's the key.
Bro, I think if he stays fit, he's 95% of the reason they stay up.
Yeah, he's unbelievable for them.
I think one thing that isn't spoken enough like about like in ball especially when it comes to these like lower tier teams is bro, like he's actually a leader innit? And they have a young squad. Like Sunderland signed bare young players, and they need that, bro. Like he's prem proven at the highest level, and bro, like he's done a massive U-turn in terms of career, bro. Like he was booed off by his own club once upon a time, and now he's a cult hero, innit?
100%.
Bro. I've been Team Xhaka forever, man. You already know this. I think, you know what I think? I think if there's 10 teams I can name in the Prem, I think Xhaka would have joined and actually done very well. Genuinely. Like, I think that leadership, I think he's a good enough baller. The leadership, he has experience in the Prem. He went and done so well in Bundesliga. These things, bro, these things matter, genuinely. Like, in the dressing room, these things matter. These smaller clubs that need a bit of that, this stuff matters, man. I'm happy with it.
You're saying 10 teams. Baz, considering we paid like 12 million for fucking Norgard, bro, I would have much rather just stuck the extra 8 on top and brought this guy back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I would have loved to see him back.
Yeah, man. So says it all, man, really. But yeah, excellent signing.
Bro. Give him an A, give him an S. I'm happy, bro.
Hussey?
I'll say A.
I'm also going to say A. I think their striker has been equally as good, if not better, as well as a couple defenders. But of course, you can't take away from Xhaka. I'm giving him an A. I also haven't watched every Sunderland game. I've watched many games this year. I haven't watched every Sunderland game, so I can't be the best judge.
I haven't
highlights.
Yeah.
A.
I haven't watched every Sunderland game, but I think Xhaka has got the most assists in the league this season so far. He's got he's got 4 assists. 4 assists.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
He's got I think against Man United, he made the most interceptions. Like he broke up the most play, like within
Yep.
the game. Bro, he's been ridiculous. I think he's got one of the highest pass like forward success like in terms of success rate. Like his stats are right up there with the top midfielders in Europe right now, and he plays for Sunderland, isn't it? So he's got to be an S tier, man. In my opinion.
That's fair.
If they stay up, he's going to be the sole, like he's going to be one of the main reasons they stay up. So Granit Xhaka for me is an S.
Fair enough.
I want to. I want to go. So you said obviously he's up there with assists. He's got 3 assists, so he's second. Joint first is a man who's copped a lot of slander in this league. The £100 million man himself, who has now gone to Everton in the Hill Dickinson Arena, and the shackles have come off courtesy of Moisey. It's Mr. Jack Grealish. I think he's been phenomenal, man. I watched 2 4 Everton games this season, and it's like he's got out of the Pep penitentiary, and you can just see the freedom oozing out of him.
He looks creative again. Do you know what I mean? He looks like enjoyable to watch again.
He's just trying stuff, man. He's just trying stuff. So,
similar to Villa version.
Exactly. So, and actually, they only watch these guys. Yeah, like there's those Maverick players. There's not too many of them in the league. Sometimes you just watch the game to see if they're going to do some crazy shit, and he's getting back to that level, man. So for me, I'm gonna give Jack Grealish an A.
Baz, your favorite player of all time?
I'm looking forward to this.
I think he's got some decent stuff in the locker. I've never listened, man. The issue is whenever I call a player overrated, the other side defend him so much that I end up looking like the bad guy. I look like the guy that hates players, man. I don't hate him. I just don't think he's great. Having said that, though, Everton season, I think has been a good signing for them. I do think some of his stats have been padded, bro. He does some shitty sideways pass. The guy hits a screamer and then, Grealish, another assist, and you got Mr. Eagle on the boring us with Grealish stats, man. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So we got Cunha and C. I'm gonna have to put him in C, man, because I think Cunha and Grealish as effective in terms of transfers. How much did they pay for Grealish, by the way?
He's a loan.
It's a loan with an option for like 40.
Hang on. So you gave Cunha a C, who's got 0 goals, 0 assists.
I don't judge on stats, bro. I don't judge on stats. What's Grealish stats?
It's not only about what. It's not only about what's happened so far. It's about for the whole, like the signing as a totality, you know. So
what are Grealish stats anyway?
4 goals, 1 assist. No, sorry, 4 assists, 1 goal in 6 games.
1 goal, 4 assists for a man that's meant to be the main guy at that club. It's actually
that's 5. That's 5 G in 6 games.
Yeah, give me at least 1 a game, bro. He's the main man there, bro. Nah, I don't know, man.
Fair enough, bro. You're right. You're correct. Yeah, you're correct, Baz. You're correct. He's
listen, man. I think I'm somewhere in between. I think Grealish, some of the hype online, Grealish is a fan favorite, innit? So everyone wants him to do well, yeah?
Yeah.
He's done well, but bro, like Baz said, I've seen some of those assists. He's like passing it sideways on the edge of the box and Garner's whacking it bottom bins and everyone's good assists. But listen, he's definitely playing well. Like he's doing well. So I'll. Where did you say Egal and Hussey?
I haven't gone yet.
I said A, Baz said C.
Oh, A is high, man. A is high. I'm not putting him in the A. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say I think when it's all said and done, we'll look back and say it was a C. What about you?
He's 50% of the reasons why I've tuned into Everton games this season. The other 50% is Ndai. I think he's had a good start. I don't think he'll maintain this over the whole season. A goal or assist every game? No. There's been games where he was very quiet, and there's been games where he's been very active. He has been unlocked per se. He is out of the penitentiary, like you said. That is true though. It's true though. It's actually true, bro. Like he doesn't just sit there, recycle the ball backwards anymore. Like he actually does try stuff, and he's got a bit of like bite back in him. Having said that, I don't think he will maintain it throughout the season. I think he's like a very high C, so I'm just gonna have to say C because that makes the most sense.
Because Igal put him A. Does he get low B?
Nah, that's three. That's three.
That's 3 C's, bro. That's
Oh,
the
we'll
average,
get
bro.
high C, high C, high C, high
I
C.
see.
high
I see.
All right, come.
The proof will be in the pudding if
Respectable.
Everton trigger the clause at the end of the season for 4 years.
Oh, they're gonna trigger the clause, bro. They're gonna trigger the clause.
Let's see.
All right. Next, we're gonna keep it a little bit left field. We're gonna stick with Estaval, Palmeiras to Chelsea. Obviously scored the winner against Liverpool at the weekend. Highly touted. He might be the first real Brazilian in football in like 15 years. Everyone else been fake zillions and other words we can't use on this podcast. But this kid, he just, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting those kind of vibes, man. So for me, I actually rate him quite highly, man. I'm gonna give him a B, man. He's exciting to watch.
Is he third choice for Brazil or fourth?
Bro, do you know?
Bro, he's
Well,
just
no,
baby, bro. I don't think he's
Tell
even
me,
at
what is
Brazil yet.
What is he? Yeah, is he even gonna
17,
bro?
no? 18?
Yeah, but bro, has he
Listen,
made any appearances for them, bro?
For Brazil.
He might have.
Yeah.
He might have.
Yeah, bro. He's got like 10
He's not a
caps or something.
starter, man. He's not a starter. He's not a. All this to say,
No, but guys, you have to. What
I
do
know,
you
I know.
You have
think?
to look at the future as well, right?
Yeah.
I know
The future is now.
of this season. You're saying future of this season. We're saying
No. Listen, I'm gonna make a bold call. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bold call.
No.
This is Neymar.
No,
This
this
is
is
the Neymar
signing
they're
in
saying.
total.
I don't know what's happened there, but look, this summer, Baz, when we go to the World Cup in the USA,
Yeah, I hope so, bro.
he's gonna be starting for Brazil at the World
I
Cup.
hope so, man. Listen. Me, I'll keep it. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Exciting player. To give him a B, so that means I think this season, by the end of the season, he's going to be a very good contributor to Chelsea. That wouldn't be. I don't know if that would be accurate, man. I'm gonna go. What was it? I don't keep up with this. What was his price tag?
Bro, it's Chelsea in it, so
Bro, who
probably.
knows, man? They signed
Actually, no. I'm looking at 34 million euros
That's
plus 20 million bonuses if he does.
all right. So
That's not bad.
rising ball attacks. I'm gonna go C, maybe C if he gets all the game time. I don't know if he'll C.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
I really like him. I really enjoy watching him. I think he deserves more minutes than he gets, but of course he's a kid, so they need to protect him. I think the sky's the limit, but the sky's the limit in a way. I think it's hard to judge based on this season and what he'll do, but in terms of his Chelsea career or his future, I think there's a top player in there, man. I'm going A.
I can't lie. Yeah, I agree. I think this guy, his potential, yeah, is here, bro. That's what I think. Yeah, but we're just gonna go over what he's gonna do this season.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I think I'm gonna say, I think C is fair, man. I don't want to go too crazy, bro. C
I
is
agree.
fair.
I agree.
But Hussey said A. Igal said
This season A is nuts, bro. This season A. I hope so. Though. I like this, but
I mean,
I would have paid. I would have paid 34 million euros just for a winning goal against Liverpool. I think he's already justified the price tag, man. Personally, I say
We'll
double
go
the money
B.
over there for those 3 points.
we'll go B.
he's fair. He's fair.
We both said C.
All right.
So.
Next one is
Stay on the Chelsea train. Let's do Garnacho.
All right, we'll go for Alejandro Garnacho, Alex Garnacho, as he likes to be known now.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, no, he's called Alex Garnacho now.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
Is
I'll let you
Alejandro
start.
have some
I'll let you start.
fucking, you know what I mean?
I'll let you start.
Bro, has he even played a couple
Bro,
games?
do I need to say anything, bro? This guy's fucking shit. and he's always been shit, and he will continue to be shit because of his shit ego and his shit attitude. And you know what? Yeah, he's not even a bad player, but because of his attitude, he's got that. He is like such a United player. It hurts. Like over the last 10 years, shit. He won't be at Chelsea for much longer. What's the lowest grade? F. Give him a G. Fuck it. I hate that brother. And by the way, not one Chelsea fan I spoke to is happy with him. Not one.
Fez.
Yeah, bro. He's probably gonna be a F because I don't think he's gonna play, man. Bro, I think he's better than an
Maximum
F.
2 years he's out.
I think he's better than an F though, man. But it's gonna have to be an F. If he doesn't get game time, I don't think he's played full 2 halves this season, bro. So, like in totality.
And Chelsea all Chelsea wingers have been shit this year. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, I'll go F. I hate his attitude. I hate his trim. I hate his teeth.
I hate his cheekbones, bro. Have you seen the new cheekbones? He's raised his cheekbones.
Well, horror. So let's put him in an F, man.
Yeah, F, man. I'm not gonna waste any time on that guy, man.
I'm not even gonna talk about my man, bro.
I love that. That's a good one. I enjoyed that.
We're not gonna bother with him, man. We're not gonna bother with him. Let's go up north and let's talk about a guy who has been copping a lot of heat from Rummenigge in the CEO of Bayern Munich, and that is Big Nick Voldemort, Lord Voldemort himself, 6'9", gangly, weird looking, but I'm gonna be honest with you,
my kind of player.
They've instantly. He's the biggest compliment you can give this guy is that they've instantly forgotten about Isak. It's like they've kind of instantly forgotten about him, which is not something you would have thought. He scored the dirtiest penalty I've ever seen.
Yeah, honestly, bro.
That's the dirtiest penalty I've ever seen, man. He just one step and just unreal. I'm giving him an A personally, man. I just think this guy he's a great watch. Something's always happening. He's in and about. He's got good finishing. I like him.
For a big man like that to get involved, and it doesn't look too dirty. Like he looks like a He's quite butters, but he doesn't look his balling is not really bad. Like it's not that messy.
Bro, his feet are banging, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's got feet, man.
He looks after the ball, strong, tall. That header he scored against Udot. Against Udot. What a header as well, bro. Arsenal. Bro, nice player. Can hit a ball, bro. You saw in the pen. He scored. How many? He's got a decent amount.
4 or 5 now.
4 goals this season, bro. Listen, I like him a lot, man. A for sure, bro. A.
Hus?
It's not often Bayern want a striker and get it wrong when they want one. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been very good. I like him a lot. I saw a tweet. You know that football movie with Santiago Munoz when he plays at Newcastle with that blonde brother? Goal. What's the blonde brother's name? Gavin or something?
Yeah.
He's him. No, but listen, I like him, man. I haven't watched every Newcastle game. I thought their first 3 games were so fucking boring that I couldn't watch the next 2. But I do like him, man. And whoever said it, perfect. They haven't missed Zach. Who's been better? Oh, awkward. But yeah, I'm going A based off his star and that he already is a player with potential. Like, do you know what I mean? He was supposed to be the next year to Kane at Bayern. So
and also to come into Newcastle with all of that noise, by the way, and just he didn't phase him one bit, bro. Got to rate him, man.
Yep.
Agreed. Booty?
I'm gonna disagree with you, lot. I don't think he'll be at A. I think he's a very good player. I don't think he'll be a numbers man because I'll be honest. I paid attention to tail end of last season. That's when I heard about him most. A lot of like people say he's more of a he's if he was smaller he'd suit the 10 more. He's 6'7" and apparently he's not even good with his head, which is really odd. Barring the
great header against you lot, bro.
Yeah, I know, but Gabriel had a lot to do with that, man. He just jumps on the ground. I think he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he'll be at A. I don't think he's worth what they paid, personally. Maybe I'm being wrong, but just going off what I've seen, I think he's bare slow. His feet are amazing. Don't get me wrong, but A for a striker, I think there's gonna be better, man. I think I'll.
But one
put
thing
him-
you gotta take into consideration on the price tag in this case is just so it was a bit of a panic one, you know. It was a bit of a
Yeah, no, Hundo.
they overpaid, they got bumped or whatever. But yeah,
But
I
they,
hear it.
but they paid 65 million for him. It's not really too bad.
65 million pounds.
No,
Yeah.
I think it was over 80, bro.
No, it's euros. 65 million pounds what they paid for him. That's a great price in my opinion.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought 80
That's not
million
bad at
pounds.
all.
Yeah,
Bro,
I thought that-
bro, he's a much better footballer. They paid roughly the same price, maybe slightly more than Gyökeres. I think Gyökeres is like 69.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
didn't know
let's say you slot Voldemar in Arsenal's lineup.
Yeah, in the fucking Premier League, we haven't even done him yet.
All right, Alexander Isak,
I'll kick us
Yeah.
off.
go on.
23rd of August 2025. Mr. 100 said on WhatsApp, Isak will not outscore his last season's tally. And furthermore, Isak will not be a great signing. 7 games in, Mr. 100 is right. Scroll. Okay, you don't need to scroll up because he's definitely not an S. He's not an A. I think Isak, by the end of the season, will be...
That's a mad take, bro.
Yeah, I'm so shocked by this.
It's not
I'm
my
so
take, bro.
shocked.
He's been dead. I don't know. I don't even want to. There's no sugarcoating it. I don't want to hear he didn't play full 90 minutes for a while. Listen, man. Listen, and we're talking about price tag, big price tag. Hold on a sec. Let's not get anything wrong. Isak is a great player, but that's not what I'm judging here. Because if I'm going ability-wise and the way I look at ball, yeah, but that's not what we're doing here. We're doing the signing, where he's going to land this season, and I've also got in the back of my mind Isak last season. I can't get rid of that, and that was a great season. So I'm going to compare it to that. I'm going to go Isak B.
B. All right, that's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I wasn't going to. I was. B is not amazing for the most expensive striker and the best striker in the world.
I think I'm going to shock you guys. I'm going S, man. Bro, I don't give a fuck what he started like. I don't give a fuck what his price is. This is top 2 strikers in the dunya. Oh, top 2 strikers in the league, shall we say. He is an absolute player. And once it starts clicking, it ain't going to stop clicking. And this guy is going to take Liverpool up there, bro. He's such a good player, man. I'm not here. I'm all for Liverpool slander. Unfortunately, I don't see it. I only see Isak being a success. Even if it's been a bad start, high price tag, he will justify the price tag by the end of the season, in my opinion.
That means justify the price tag. Just to be clear, what do you mean that he will deliver silverware?
Yes.
In the
Yes,
league.
Okay, so is it the league or the champs? You're saying, yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Alright.
It has to be one of the top 2.
Okay, cool.
This season, I would say I can't go below an A, man. I just rate him too out. It's just too disingenuous.
Literally.
I think he's gonna bang, but it's 7 games, bro. 7 games. We can't. I think he's gonna bang. I think he would.
You can't give Wirtz a D and Isak a A.
No, but bro,
man.
and I can. So I tell you why, because I see Isak do it in this league.
You rate Wirtz.
Yeah, but I seen Isak. Bro, this is a completely different league, bro. Like, okay, let me give you an example. So, boss, like, I cussed them out. If we were doing this for that season, yeah, I would have been right. I had Soboslai low, and he didn't do shit in that season. He wasn't him. But if you look for the following season or the season after, whatever, I would have been wrong because it took him time to adapt because he's coming from a new league.
Okay,
the same for Wirtz. But
okay.
when it comes to Isak, bro, he's done it, man. I seen him do it in this league too many times. He killed us. I have to go S.
What? Bro,
Bro, he's a top
this
player.
innocent mentality, this victim mentality, bro. He cooked you, so he's dead.
How is it? He's literally the best striker after Haaland in the world.
He's not the best. Yeah, best
Literally.
striker. Bro,
Kane,
I've always
Kane and
told you these, man. I've always told you this time and time again. Being the best relative to the current pool does not make you great.
Bro,
There's no
this guy's
strikers,
gonna be an all-timer, man.
All timer. Allah is
Hanzo,
Baz,
Alright,
I think
alright,
Isaac.
alright.
I think Isaac could have worked at Man United in the 90s, in the 2000s, in 2010s.
I think Isak,
He's a player, man.
Isak, and this is a compliment. Isak's a B-Tech Henry. It's just a compliment. And to be one of the greats means he has to be Henry level, and he'll
No, we
never
don't, bro.
What?
No,
One
we
of the
don't,
greats.
bro.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Bro, Henry's like top
What?
2 nines of all time, bro.
You said
He'll when he retires, when it's all said and done,
yeah.
he'll be looked back as a Premier League great.
All right. Oh,
And he will achieve that at
maybe,
Liverpool.
maybe. All right, maybe. I think the Liverpool thing helps him. Obviously, I think Liverpool will do good for the next however many years. But okay, cool. Ego.
I'm gonna give him a C, man, because look, he's joined the Premier League champions, so it's a very high watermark, right? To be a success.
You get me, bro.
They just won the title with Darwin Núñez. If this guy doesn't go out and automatically elevate them to the title again,
There needs to be
What?
a treble, bro. He needs to get
No, but wait, can I say something?
the bar is very high. Yeah, sure, go on, go
Can
for it.
I ask a scenario? Say he
Yeah.
bags
Yeah,
25 in the league, yeah,
yeah.
and they don't win it, but he's done
Yeah.
his job.
Not enough. That's not. He hasn't done his job.
Now, come on, Baz, bro. What if he does his job and
Yeah.
Van Dijk and God knows who else is bottling it at the back?
I got
How's
an answer
that
for
his
that.
fault?
I got an answer for that. Just top of mind. I know we're spending a bit of time on Isak. Tell me Kane's
Yeah.
top scoring season, if you know it. Just top of mind in the Prem.
I think maybe 30.
31,
Yeah,
Okay,
31.
Haaland.
35,
8 or some
34,
shit.
35.
Okay, so 25. You haven't done your job, bro. 120 M's joining the best team ever. You're joining the best team in the league. You ain't done your job, bro. You ain't done your job,
That's a great point.
bro. 25, and then you're gonna getting 20, and they're not even great strikers. I'm not hearing it. Come on, man. Let's be honest. 25 is not an it. Tell me 30, 31. That means you really cook, but 25.
Bro,
that's a
listen.
low number.
You know what it is? Yeah. Like Mbappe and Dembele, yeah. It's kind of like that, bro. Dembele comes in, it becomes his team. He wins the treble, and he instantly takes all the accolades. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh my god, we've clicked. Sometimes not about how talented you are. It's about the environment you come into and the context of the situation you're in.
Mbappe,
We're rating signings.
Bro.
Bro, let me land. Bro, Darwin Núñez just helped deliver the title, yeah. And now you've come in for let's just put into context. You've come in for 2 Haalands in terms of your price tag. It's 2 Haalands, yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
You're
bro.
going for 2
If that would
Haalands,
pay
yeah.
100 million,
And you've come into a team, yeah, that cruised to the title, yeah. You cruised the title, and you're the record signing, yeah.
Budi, you think 25? If Liverpool don't win any titles, is Isak a flop, or that still doesn't mean that?
No, but
Like,
bro,
because the rest of the team, wait, because the rest of the team we've seen them, bro. Unless you're saying that every guy from last season is gonna do a mad fall off, and they'll let Isaac down. But Isaac, bro.
No. Can I speak?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, first of all, you compared him Mbappe, yeah. Bro, Mbappe came to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have been dominating European football year in, year out. You're acting like Liverpool win the league fucking 10 years in a row, bro. They've won one league in the past 5 years. Last season, yeah, Liverpool are a completely different team to what they are now. Bro, there's 6 different starters or some shit, bro. They're both.
So then are you in agreement with what the people that say they're in transition? Because we have to know where you're at, bro.
Yeah, to some extent.
All right.
Well, obviously they are. Bro, they are, though. They are. They are. Listen. You can't do that. That's nasty.
Bro, they don't. Yeah, he will go all the way for Isak, bro. I respect it. You'll go all the way. Go for it,
bro. Listen to me. Yeah, you can't, bro. Obviously, there has to be some sort of pressure to win the league. You just spent 460 M's, but in saying that, I don't think it's going to be easy, bruv. 6 new players and shit is just going to click, bro. And you're saying, okay, like Núñez and that won it last year, but there's continuity counts, bro. Like the team's changed. Shadow's not playing the same.
You know what?
Their left wing is not the same.
transition. Whilst I hear all that, wallah, I actually agree as well. I do think. I remember the start of the season. I told you, man. I don't know why everyone has Liverpool clear favourites. I genuinely said this, but at the same time, transitions usually are used when a team is like going through a dip in quality. Yeah, not when you're adding the best striker in the world and one of the most sought after tens in the world. Like, that's slightly different transition, bro. Kirk
Yeah.
is one of the top.
The transition is from great to amazing.
So
should not be
I-
held to the same standard, bro. It's a
Still
fucking
takes
it's an
time.
absolute malarkey, bro.
Still takes
Okay.
time to adjust, but it's a different kind of transition. But I think if Liverpool deliver, I'll say hands up. Even if Isak doesn't bag so many goals, because I still think he'll be involved. But
No, but
As it
that's
stands-
I don't rate that, bro. I don't
Why?
agree with that because, bro, if he bags 10 goals and they win the league because Ekatike was the real gunman, you
Well,
can't
not
say
10, bro.
just
10.
because they
If
won.
it's 10, he has to he has to leave UK, bro. 10, 10 goals. Bro, what? There's a minimum. 20 is the minimum,
Listen.
bro. You know, 20.
Listen, I'm gonna have to hurry. I'm gonna have to hurry you. Everyone's giving their grades. You know, you said Booty, you said S. Huss, you said S. Baz, you said
You
B.
said C.
I said C. All right. So what is that? We'll put him at A then, right?
Yeah.
Probably a
S's,
high B,
A and a
low
B.
low A.
I'm putting
We'll
him
put
over
him A. We'll put him A. We'll put him A. I just couldn't let the average reach S, bro, because what the fuck are we doing here? Let's move on to Spurs player. All right. I want to quickly talk about,
Yes.
and I'll come back to Hugo Ekatike, but let's just rattle a few out of the way. João Palhinha.
Oh, what?
I'm going to talk about João Palhinha quickly.
But
I think he's been excellent for them so far, man.
Yeah, he's had a
I hate,
really good
I
start.
hate to say it, but João Palhinha has been
another one of
exceptional.
my guys, yeah. Another one of my
He's
guys.
he's one of your guys. He's one of your guys. João Palhinha. I'm gonna get rattle out the quick time. It's a B. I mean, he's a massive upgrade on Bentancur and who's the other guy, bro? Hulemund. What was his name, bro? What was it? Hoiberg. All them fucking goofs that they used to have.
Where's
Hoiberg,
Hoiberg now? I see him the other day. Is he in Athletic Club? No, where is he?
bro.
Madrid. He's in Spain, I think. No.
I really don't. I can find out.
Bro, I watched him the other day, and I was like, oh, good old face.
He plays for Marseille. He's gone to the Marseille criminal institution. So yeah, he's there. But he's been brilliant. Obviously scored the equalizer the other day. Took a shot off. Bit weird, but we move. Baz,
I'll co-sign that, man. I'm happy. I think his after Fulham he kind of fell off, but I'm glad to see him come back and do his bit. I think he's done a good job. I'll give him a B.
I think Booty's TP link might be in full crisis mode once again.
I think he's back.
All right, Huss.
Yeah.
I think Palhinha had a great start. I don't think he'll maintain this for the long run. Maybe he will do it this season, but not for like 2, 3, 4 years. But because his start has been very solid, I'm going to give him a C.
What was his price? What was it?
He's on loan right now.
Loan with the option to buy, obligation to buy.
I don't know what the price is on the option.
He's doing good for him.
I think it's 20 million.
Oh, yeah, he'll justify that. I'm still giving him a C. I think he comes with his limitations, and the speed of the Prem will catch up on him eventually.
Booty, quick one. Booty's frozen again.
Booty's frozen again. We're going to say Booty's going to give him a C.
Yeah.
I know, Booty.
Let's put him in the C. We'll put him in the C.
We'll put him in a C category. All right, C category. We'll just put a pin in that one and let him organize what he needs to organize. I think he needs to put his modem in the freezer again. What is there, like a heat wave going on in the UK or something? What's that?
Bro, I can't believe that, bro. You know how much I laughed when I read that? Genuinely.
No, he said his TP link overheated, so he put it in the freezer to cool it down.
I mean, it seems it held up for over an hour, so we can only respect that. Let's go over to let's get the next guy out of the way quickly. Hugo Ekatike. Huss, I feel like you've got some thoughts on this one.
Yeah, bro. I can't lie, you surprised me because it's very rare someone comes from the Bundesliga and hits the ground running. And like looks ready for the Prem. I'm not saying like he's been amazing, but he looks like he doesn't need to adapt to the league. That's my biggest compliment I can give him. I really like him. I think it will be awkward eventually with him and Isaac, because obviously Isaac is a top tier striker, and Etikite has shown signs of being a top tier striker in the future. I'm gonna go A, but I'm not saying that confidently. He's more like a B plus in my head, but I'm gonna go A because he's yeah, man. His trajectory looks good, man. I can't lie. I like him.
Excellent. Baz?
Bro, I think on top of like being ready to play in the Prem, I think like physically, there's also the mental aspect, which got both, I guess, but the whole story around it, you know, people saying he's the second man, like he's not gonna cook, blah blah blah. He had a bad PSG stint, and people weren't confident that he'll do well. He's done very well, bro. He's done very well. Direct. I think the last 2 games watching Liverpool, I've been a bit like question marks. So basically, the way I see it is either Liverpool are gonna absolutely U-turn and demolish everyone in their way, and things will click, or I think a lot of these signings are gonna look much worse than they should, including Isak that I just spoke about. But I'm gonna have to put my chips on one side. I'm gonna say Ekitike. I'll give him a B. I think he'll be an A. Like he'll be an A for Liverpool. But I'm talking about this season. Like, was the transfer justified this season? I'm gonna say B because I think they spent like it's a lot of money on a lot of different players.
Million.
Yeah, like I could. Maybe they could have got someone for a bit cheaper that can do a similar thing. If Isaac cooks, then I don't know if they need 80 million worth of output. Do you get it in Ekitike? So I'll say B maybe.
Agreed. For me, man, he said the ground running. I actually controversially think that he's probably a slightly better fit for the way that this Liverpool team plays at the moment than the man we were just debating. Controversial take, time will tell, but he's I don't know, man. That's a controversial one, but I'm gonna give him an A. He's got a threat. He's coming from Frankfurt, not just only but Frankfurt, the striker scam school for 80 million, and to hit the ground running like he has. Mucho impressivo. Yeah, 100%.
Should we wrap up the last few with like quick fire ones, boys?
Let's do some quick fire ones. I want to quickly see if I can add the Mr. Booty because I think he's the one who needs to end the recording. So let me see if I can share. I can't share a link. Can anybody else share a link? Is it possible? Is it impossible? Let me see if I can do it. Actually, no, I can do it. So yeah, quick fire one.
I want to do one quickly.
Go on.
Mr. Muhammad Kudos.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was saying.
And I'm gonna start off with. I'm watching him. I'm comparing. So I'm watching him at Spurs. I think he's doing very well.
Yeah.
I think he's got good stats already. I think he's got some goals. Few assists, like good stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's done very well. And the interesting part is, I think comparing to what he was doing at West Ham, I think he can still raise it a bit more. So it leads me to say like maybe the Spurs system suiting him, or he's thriving in it. But him himself, how he's playing, I think there's even more in the bag, or more directness, more bullying, more of that. So I'm gonna give Kudus a high B-A. You know what? I think A, because I don't want it to get dragged down. I'm give him an A.
Okay.
Huss?
I'm going to give him a B. My biggest compliment is he looks like first season West Ham Kudus. He's been equal, including a wild card. He's delivering for Spurs. He is probably their biggest threat this season. He has missed some chances he shouldn't have missed, but he's also like scoring good goals as well at the same time. And he's got the total package, man. He's hungry. He's got that PMP. He's even playmaking wise has been decent. it's hard to disagree with Baz. I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B just because it's Spurs, and I don't think like it's easy to be. It's like a United tax sort of thing. Like it's very hard to be a quality player consistently out a shit club like that. So I'll go with my B for Bravo.
I'm gonna quick fire, give him a B. 1 goal, 4 assists in 7 games. He is, I think, only going to be helped by Kulusevski coming back, because Kulusevski will like interchange with him in that wing and let him kind of go through the middle when he needs to. Obviously, he's still building chemistry with guys like Simmons, who we'll get to. But yeah, B for me. Rudy?
Bro, when you lot mention Tottenham, my internet even don't want to talk about them. But, I genuinely don't care. I think he'll be a C. I think he holds on to the ball way too much. That's what I realize about him, bro. He loves to just overdo it. I think he's a good player, but I think he does a bit too much. If he can simplify his game, he would definitely be a better player. But I think I'll give him a C, if I'm honest.
Okay. Frimpong at
F.
Liverpool.
F. He's horrible, bro. He's horrible. He's not a right back. He's not even a right winger. He's fucking.
Bro, I remember saying he's not easy. Trent ain't easy to replace, and I was like leaning more towards Bradley, and then some Liverpool fans were talking about Frimpong, bro. I'm like, you guys don't know what you had until it's gone, bro. What are we talking about, Frimpong, bro? What are we talking about? Put him on an Olympics team, bro. Put him on. It's not even an Olympics team, bro. What are we talking about? He's not even. Listen, man. That guy. If Bradley been injured or what? Is Bradley fit fully now? I don't know.
He's played a few games. He's played a few
fit
games. But do you know what's funny, Baz? Do you know what's funny,
Or
Baz?
Szoboszlai, bro. But I don't want
Yeah,
Szoboszlai.
it's a Szoboszlai. It's a Szoboszlai. That
I know, but I don't want him there, bro. But it's gonna be Szoboszlai, second in order. Bradley. Listen, Frimpong, man. See you later, bro. What are we doing there, man?
Rudy?
Yeah. I agree, man. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch too much of him for Bayern Leverkusen because I didn't watch Bayern Leverkusen like that. I watched him in the Euros, and he wasn't even starting. Dumfries was starting ahead of him, and he started playing right wing or some shit. And then it's the same thing at Liverpool, and he's come back. I don't rate him defensively. I think he's awful. He played him on the right against Galatasaray as a right winger. He looked
so
mid, like so basic.
So
I genuinely don't see it at all, personally.
Yeah.
F it is. On the other flank, we got Kirkez, who was one of Bournemouth's star players last season. Are we giving him a higher grade?
I am, because I think he will come good.
Pause. Yeah.
Whereas Frimpong, I don't see it. Kirkez, we've seen it at Bournemouth. And offensively, even though he hasn't been great this year, it'll get better, man. It'll definitely get better.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Very
agree.
easy, though.
I think he'll be a B. I can't lie. I think he would.
Same. I think a lot of Liverpool threat will come from that side because of Salah's cook. The right backs ain't doing it. I think a lot of that threat will come left-hand side, including Isak when he comes on to the left. I think Kirkers will get better. I'll give him a B.
Can I
By
do
the way-
one more?
Yeah, of course.
Just do one last one. I don't know if you lot did it whilst I. Sorry, Gal, finish what you were gonna say.
No, I was going to say, we could rank him, but I don't know how much you guys have been watching of this. The guy who replaced him, Truffert, who's the captain of Lille last season, is unbelievable. I don't know how they've done it, but Bournemouth have replaced him with an outrageous player. He's been phenomenal for them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Rudy, you
I
carry
haven't
on.
really watched. I don't have an opinion, but I want to do Eze.
Sure.
Okay. You go for it then.
Someone kick it off. Rudy.
I think Eze is going to be an A for Arsenal. Not that I didn't rate him, but I didn't think he was as good as he is, as I think he is now. Like last season, I used to always say, "Oh, Eze is not that good. Like he misses a lot of chances." But bro, towards the end of last season, and since he's joined Arsenal, I can't lie. I think not that I think he's. I don't think he's world class, but I think the signing itself for Arsenal will be A. I think he's going to be a big reason as to why we may win the league. So that's why I would put him as A.
I'm going to give him a B. And I think a big part of why that is I think last season what killed us was Odegaard's injury / him catastrophically losing form, and just out of sheer having an insurance policy, it makes the team overall more resilient to sustain what we need to do this season. But yeah, I mean, look, as a signing, as a fan, gassed. The whole experience of bringing him on board has been amazing. But I mean, I'm not sure how much further he's gonna move us. But in terms of like slotting in and just helping us take it over, he's definitely one of the best options available.
I think my opinion on Eze, I think he's gonna contribute more than I think people would have expected. I actually think he'll get more goals and assists. Like he'll be more of a goal threat, which is good because you'll be able to share your goals and not be so reliant on Gomez. And kind of I can see Arsenal going back to that season where a lot of the attackers got goals when Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard or whatever. Like I think the goals will be shared, and I think Eze will be part of that. And I think that elevates his rating for me. I don't know if his performance. I think sometimes he won't show up in games. Like I think he'll just be like kind of absent. Igal, your point about being still a threat, like some depth and some quality depth. I think that's the biggest thing for Arsenal and for him. Yeah. I'll go B. His stats will get him to a B, I think.
I'll go B just because he can always produce magic even when he's having a bad game. I think Man City is a perfect example. It was a beautiful assist, whereas I thought his performance in that game wasn't amazing. But he will contribute and he will play in the 10 and he'll play on the left. And bro, he's a good player, man. You can't deny it. He's like the Wilfred Zaha that they never signed. Do you know what I mean? So I think it'll be a B for Bravo for me.
Cool. All right. Now I just want to grade. All right. We're just gonna wrap up with just some players, and I want to grade. Tijani Reinders, AC Milan to Man City. They got him at a steal, really comparing to his talent, like 58 million or something. Pull their pants down. B for
B.
C for Booty. Baz.
Overrated so far.
I agree. C so far. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, 25 million, Chelsea to Everton. Complete team player. That's a team player, that guy there. Hustle, loyalty, and respect, in the words of John Cena. You giving him a B?
No, D, bro.
A D.
Okay. I'm also giving him a D. D for Delta.
A D? Okay.
I think it's a B, personally. For obviously for Everton at that level.
100% I think it's a B.
I'm just comparing to some.
I just think good start won't last, that's all.
Okay.
Possible. Xavi Simons. What do we make of Xavi Simons so far? C?
Not so far. I think
C overall.
He'll get a D. Yeah, he'll get better. C.
Yeah. C overall.
Maybe a B. But C.
It could be a B, but I haven't seen enough so far.
I'm so disappointed in him, man. I love this guy so much, but he's been so bad. But I'll back him to turn it around. I think he'll end up as a B.
I mean, he's got all the talent in the world, but I mean, there's something. The other day, they were on the break, and he tried some fucking Rabona or some shit. Yeah,
oh bad, bro.
Everyone was bugging out at him, and I was like, "What? They can't be doing." Yeah, I was at a Twister too tight, man. You can't be doing that shit here, man. That's cool in Leipzig when all the defenders are in your half. But
bro, the worst thing is, bro, they needed. Bro, he did that. Leeds from that move went up the other end and nearly bagged.
Yeah,
He's so lucky, bro.
100%. Ryan Shirky.
Hmm.
I mean, they got him for an absolute steal, considering this would be. Honestly, we're lucky that Issa's not on this one because this would have taken up 40 minutes of the podcast in and of itself.
C, but he'll be a good City player in the future.
Yeah.
I think D, man.
I think D as well, bro. D for Delta for me.
I think the tactical discipline is not there, man. Personally, I just think he's just
All the
gonna,
work
he's gonna
rate.
clash. He's gonna clash with Pep eventually. I think Pep kind of giving him a free ride, but let's see, man.
Well, I don't know, man.
Two-footed, versatile, can shoot, can pass, has every gift a man can be given, except for that genetic component that we sometimes discuss off the camera.
Can I fire some names?
Yeah, of course.
I'll go C
Elanga.
as well.
See, Elanga, D. I can't believe Elanga's going for 50 plus million. By the way, how much was it? Like 60 million?
Yeah, 009, by the way.
Fucking insane.
I think
It's insane. That's an E for me.
The money's high, but C or D, yeah.
I think C. I think he'll get way better than
yeah,
this. One. He has
E as
to,
well
man.
for me,
He has
man.
to.
I
He's
think
shown
he
us
should
enough
have stayed
quality.
at Forest.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
garbage, mate.
What about
mhm.
that Hato brother? Hato.
Chelsea, man. But then again, Chelsea, you know, being in the defense of Chelsea, you're going to get some minutes. It's probably one of the few positions in Chelsea where you're guaranteed minutes, really. That, and if you're a goalkeeper, not called Sanchez, you've got guaranteed job. So Hato, I think, big miss, Colwell going down. I think Colwell would have been a great little partnership on that left-hand side. I think he'll come good, man. I think he's got all the talent that you can want to be a fullback, centre-back hybrid. I'm going to give it a C.
Fair.
I think from what I've seen, he's one of his the better defenders in Chelsea. I think Chelsea's defense is a wreck. So I'll say C.
I'll say
I'll
B.
say C.
All right.
Great.
And last but not least, Juan Luigi Donnarumma. Big change from Edison.
A,
A?
if not S.
Okay.
I think this. I don't know what this whole PR thing has been about City. Like, oh, why would they sign Donnarumma? What, bro? The guy's, I think, last year the best keeper in the world. But I don't know where. Like, it's like, oh, what the fuck have they done, bro? They signed the best keeper in the world. He's not that good at his feet, but bro, he's a serious player, bro. Serious
He's a
keeper.
very
bro.
good shot stopper, man.
That's a serious keeper there, bro. He's trying of a man. Hey,
Booty?
I'll go B, man. I don't think that he's the long-term solution. I think they got Trafford for a reason. I think Pep knows that he can't play the way he wants to play this season. So he's doing the transition ball, low block at times, so he doesn't even care about playing from the back that much. But I think he will eventually tell this guy you have to hold bench when he's ready to go again.
I agree with everything Abudi just said.
I think he's young enough to adapt to the style. Personally, I think all the actual hard parts of being a goalkeeper, i.e., saving shots,
26.
claiming the ball, he's phenomenal at.
That's
If
mad.
James Trafford is 23, it'll take James Trafford a hell of a lot longer to get as good a shot stopper as Donnarumma than it will Donnarumma to get decent enough with his feet
That's fact.
to be more than competent in the position. I think so.
Yeah, but bro, Edison was never a good shot stopper, and
yeah,
Luis Enrique wouldn't sack off Donnarumma because of his shot stopping. The Chevalier guy, I've never watched him, but I know for a fact he's not better than Donnarumma in terms of actual goalkeeping. It's about they want to be able to dominate the game for as long as possible, and for you to do that in this day and age.
yeah, but
You
bro, they quite literally dominated the ball last season to a treble. There weren't some transition ball. PSG, bro.
Oh, PSG. Okay, I thought you were talking about-
PSG were a dominant team last season, man.
no,
in the
100%. But did you watch Brentford Did you watch Donnarumma?
I did.
Bro, he's booting the ball out left, right, and center. And the second half wasn't like
I think that's a tactical decision, by the way. The whole booting the ball out. Like, I don't think like goalkeepers are like. I think they told them, listen,
bro. He was trying to play the pass. He's not good enough, bro. Like the guy is on the baseline and he's booing it over his head, and he just invites, bro. Like Donnarumma is a good keeper. Like I don't think I agree with you, though. I think last season he was the best keeper in the world. Like, bro, Arsenal suffered because of this guy. Like he was so good at that time. But I think, like maybe it wasn't only him, but like Rodri came off in the first half, and Donnarumma wasn't helping with his ball distribution, and City weren't like it wasn't a typical City performance. Like they had to hold on. Like Haaland was on the edge of his own box, defending for their lives. Like not for their lives, but it was a hairy last few minutes.
That's fair.
Boys, my battery's about to die, and I'm not. I need to go, man.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Kicks me off for 1%, 2%.
All right, boys. Listen, we'll be back here again on Monday. Episode uploading on Tuesday. We'll try and get this one up ASAP. Pleasure as always. Let's keep it locked in. We'll be back on the TikToks. Show us some love. And also, man, put it in the comment section what you want us to talk about next, all right? But yeah, keep it locked in.
And also, put your ratings for these signings in the comments. We want to see what you guys think.
Yes, we do.
Peace and
All right.
All right, boys.
Balam.